The only apology I've had for absence, looking at item 2, the only apology I've had for absence is from Richard Clark. Everyone else is here. He's away this week. So we shall move swiftly on to declarations of interest.
Thank you, Leader. Thank you, Leader. I've given advice to members, and my advice is that you have a personal interest if you are a LEA appointed governor of Cross the Keilor Comprehensive School, and also if you have a close personal associate who attends or works at the school, or are a governor not appointed by the LEA. And my understanding is that the only interest to be declared is from Councillor Veronica Crick, who's an LEA appointed governor at Cross the Keilor Comprehensive School, and your husband is also chair of governors at the school. Is that correct? Thank you. I'm not aware of any other interests, Leader. Thank you.
Any other declarations to make in addition to Veronica's? Okay, that's great then. If we move now to agenda item 4, then I'll bring in Rachel Jowett. It's your first cabinet report, isn't it, in Torline?
It is, Leader. Thank you very much. I think for this, I've got to thank Cabinet for the special committee and special meeting today. This is really urgent that we make a decision, as I'm sure is outlined in the report. I've also got John Lewis, Property Construction Group Leader, with me, who can answer any of the technical questions. I think the report is quite clear on what the first item we're asking you to approve, and that's for the award of Phase 1 to the contractor of a value of £3.79 million for enabling works to be undertaken at Cross the Keilor Comprehensive School. That budget amount is in complete alignment with the project parameters as previously agreed and contained within the existing costed plan. I should also point out to Cabinet, and it is contained within the report in paragraph 5.6. Unfortunately, it was an oversight. It should have also been contained within the recommendations. Is the other decision we are asking from Cabinet from you today is that in accordance with paragraph 5.10.2 of the Constitution, that this decision be implemented before the process of challenge and call-in has been completed, because implementation is required urgently. So I'll just give a bit more context as to why we've brought that forward. I think it's important, in November last year, Cabinet appointed the main contractor for the replacement school. There are 2 phases. Phase 1 is for enabling groundwork, site works, ecology, highways, etc. This is what this decision is about. I think it's very important that Cabinet are aware that this work is needed irrespective of the awaited outcome from Welsh Government on 11 to 16 or 16 to 18 in terms of the post-16 provision within Torfaen. This work would need to be done and so the cost is inclusive of whatever decision Welsh Government are coming forward with it in due course. I think it's important that you're aware of that. In terms of the recommendation for the urgency for the decision, the current programme is that the school, subject to Welsh Government making a decision in due course, and us bringing Phase 2 to Cabinet February, March next year with the absolute design and build, would mean construction starting spring, summer, with then a completion of July 2019. Now, that does not give much time for an academic year starting September 19. So the reason for this request for the change, with no call-in process for this decision, is to allow us to stick to this absolute rigid time scale. I understand that if the decision is made today, we are looking for contractors to be on site next week. They are ready to go, hence why this special meeting was needed today. Hopefully the report contains enough information. I've outlined the reasons for the report. Said myself and John are happy to take any questions.
Okay, any questions, first of all, for Rachel? If not, can we just seek confirmation that the second recommendation then is that the decision be implemented as a matter of urgency? Just seek confirmation from Dennis that that's a plausible course of action?
Yes, it is. It is appropriate for that decision to be recommended, yes.
Okay, so the clear factors as outlined there is that the work needs to be done as a matter of urgency, that this work needs to be done whether it's 11 to 16 or 11 to 18 school we're planning for. On that basis, then, I'll draw your attention to page 6 and 12.1, and the recommendation that Cabinet approves the award for Phase 1 enabling works, the replacement Crossing Yard Comprehensive School, to the previously appointed main contractor in the sum of £3.79 million, which is within the agreed project funding parameters and contained within the current cost plan. And secondly, that this decision be implemented as a matter of urgency. Can I have any indications in favour? That's carried unanimously. Thank you very much.